Con, a really good last few weeks for you personally. You seem to really be enjoying your football right now.
Yeah, definitely. Just happy to be back playing and to be able to contribute to the team, and that's the reason I came here in the summer. And yeah, just excited for the next few weeks now. Hopefully get some more minutes, and hopefully the team can keep this good form up.
Obviously, with loads of positive results, our end of season fate's kind of decided that you'll be in this division next season, somewhere around the middle of the table. Does it free up the mind a little bit just to have a bit more fun and express yourself on that football pitch?
I think so. Yeah, I think you've seen that in the last couple of weeks. I think we obviously can't go down and can't go up. Lads will probably come out of the shell a little bit more and start playing a little bit more freely, and I think that's good for the gaffer to be able to see that going into next season. And I think you've seen that over the last few weeks. We've started to play better football and scored some really good goals, and it obviously proves that we can do it.
Yeah, I mean, how important is it to take that confidence into next year, because you know that the talent is here?
Yeah, definitely. We want to build on the back end of the season now, and then hopefully bring it into next season. The gaffer can obviously implement his ideas now in the next few weeks, and we'll have a little break and then come back in again and kind of take off from where we left off, and hopefully it's a positive end to the season.
And this last month, it's been full of tough fixtures, teams right down there, teams right above there. What do you think it's about you guys that are able to get the results against these top teams?
I just think at the moment, we're really solid off the ball. We're a hard team to play against, but also, you've seen the quality against MK on the ball. We've scored 3 very good goals, and yeah, as I said, probably playing with a little bit more freedom now than when we was, and hopefully that can continue. And we've shown that we can go toe to toe with any team in the division.
And I suppose, obviously, we did a lot of business in January, so it must feel like things are just clicking right now as well. Those players have had enough time to settle, and you guys are really becoming that one unit.
Yeah, definitely. You see lads that come off the bench do really well. The lads who start doing well. So it's a good group of lads here, and everyone's mucking in, and even if they're not playing, they're happy to come on and contribute to the team, which we need that during a long season. And obviously the lads who come in January, it might take a little bit of time for them to bed in, but I think they are doing now, and they'll be here next year, and they won't need to do that, and we can kick off where we left off.
And for yourself personally, you've had a good run on the team in the last month or so. After that goal at Wimbledon, does it just feel, again, for yourself personally, relaxed, and you can get that first goal off your mind and just enjoy your football?
Yeah, definitely. I always try and play with that freedom. It's difficult when the team's not doing well and we're at the bottom of the table and fighting for points, and the gaffer wants to go a different way and certain things like that. But I've always stayed focused, and I wanted to be in the team. And I think over the last few weeks I've showed him what I can do. If I'm given the chance, and I appreciate that. And yeah, hopefully that continues now to the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, we scored 3 excellent goals against MK, but I suppose that first one, which you obviously got the assist for, perfectly personifies kind of that talent that you have, the quick passing, and of course perfect cross for Yunus Perez.
Yeah, definitely. It was I think all three team goals were really good in their own way. The first one was across from me, but some really good play beforehand, and then even the second one, Fletch did really well, and Perez did really well to finish it, and the third one probably were the best of all. So I think that we've showed that we can do that. We don't just have to boot it and stuff like that. We can actually play for it. Helps obviously on the pitch we played on was really good. But I think going forward, that was probably what we want to do going forward, and I think it shows that we have got the talent in the changing rooms to do that. And
of course, a big game coming up this weekend, Walsall. I suppose another opportunity, isn't it, to cause a bit of disruption at that end of the league table?
Yeah, definitely. They're a good team, but I think we've shown over the last few weeks we can mix it with anyone. Wimbledon, Port Vale, MK Dons are a really good side, so we've got nothing to fear. Obviously they're in I think the top of the league, or top 3 in the league, so it'd be difficult, but we've got full belief the way we're playing at the moment that we can beat anyone in this division, and hopefully we can do that on Saturday.
And personally, is there something a bit, I don't know, thrilling, entertaining about causing a bit of carnage and just having Barry's name, be mentioned for those couple of weeks? Yeah,
definitely. I've seen when I scored the last minute winner against Wimbledon, I had Bradford fans tweeting me and stuff like that. So obviously we can still disrupt the division in that way, and yeah, why not? We've not got much to play for as in league position, but we've also got pride to play for. People might be leaving in summer. You want to do the best for you. So hopefully that we can do that on Saturday and get 3 points.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Cheers, man.